Hello, favorite Avatar and Korra fans. I am Avatar Not 4 here with to talk about pretty much everything that's the Korra fans have been waiting for pretty much since last November. We don't have a release date or a trailer officially, but there were several leaks of episodes 3 through 6 of Book 3 Change, and that was from the Nickelodeon Mexico website, mundo.nick or something like that. Um, I, for one, haven't seen the everything. I've mostly just been exposed to all the different pictures and a few things like translations because obviously they were in Spanish. Obviously, some people have translated it and watched the whole thing. I didn't want to do that. I've only watched a few fight scenes just because everyone said they looked a lot awesome, so I did. But fight scenes never really spoil anything. So, yeah, pretty much I will say there are pretty big spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled, I won't go into detail obviously, but some of the things I'll talk about are like new characters, um, basically big things that are going to be explored that we know as of now. So if you're watching, you don't want to be spoiled, turn it off now. Um, okay, so you've been warned. There are several new characters just in these 3 episodes. I was surprised by like how much they covered in these 3 episodes. Um, from what everyone's been saying that have like watched the episodes, everything, even people that haven't really been a big fan of Korra, like, or some people said uh, it's kind of disappointed them all the way through. They've actually said these are like really good, and also they brought back Avatar writers from the original one, and they said it'd be more like Avatar emotionally and everything. So yeah, and even the fight scenes that I did see were pretty awesome. It seems like the bending in this seems so intense, kind of like Sozin's Comet, but everyone's doing it. Like I won't give away a scene, but there was one Kaya versus a certain person, and Kaya was just going all out on him. It was kind of awesome because you didn't get to see much of her in book 2 fighting really, so that was cool to see. So yeah, let's get into the new characters. Book 3 Chains, I've said in previous videos, is going to be focused mostly on Earth Kingdom and places to have been that have been confirmed. Episode 3 through 6. Obviously, we'll visit Ba Sing Se. We might visit Omashu. We didn't really know. It looks kind of like Omashu, but it hasn't been confirmed yet. Mostly because it was in Spanish and people don't really know what they're saying. And also Lake Laogai, which is really exciting. And I actually saw a picture of it underground now, and it looked pretty cool. Because if you remember, it was kind of, they destroyed it. It was kind of cool to see how that. So yeah. The Dai Li is back, and pretty much from the picture I saw, like their design and everything is the same, but once again they're at their they're not doing what Kyoshi created them to do. They're pretty much rebelling against everything in the city, and supposedly they're being controlled by the Earth Queen. I'm going to talk about now. I didn't write down her exact name. I think it's like something like How T or something like that. And I could tell just from like the pictures, it wasn't really what I expected the Earth Queen, but I kind of expected like a younger, like in the 20s type of person, but like I mean, it kind of makes sense. If she was continuing like from QA, she wouldn't be young, and also it appears like she's kind of a brat. um, both the Korra and just in general. She seems really selfish, and yeah. We also saw the inside of the palace, the I don't know what they technically, the throne room, I guess you could say. It looks pretty much the same. They still have the Badger Mole thing and everything, like behind the chair, the throne and everything. Okay, a new character. I won't go that into detail with these mostly because I don't know. A character, I don't know how to pronounce this. It's like Ply or Pvi or something like that. Fans have called, this is a pretty big thing. Fans have called her Combustion Woman, mostly because she looks like she has the combustion thing on her forehead, just like Combustion Man did. And another thing, fans pointed this out, obviously, it's the fandom. They always talk about shipping and so forth, who ended up with so forth. And it looks pretty much, even I agree, it does look like Azula got with Combustion Man, but obviously we would know that Combustion Man died and Azula, well, that'd be gross. And that could just be a coincidence, but I don't know, really, obviously. I haven't actually seen it, so I don't know. A new character named Kai. I don't know much about him. He seemed like he was an orphan, and Team Avatar seemed to kind of take him under their wing. Zahir, who is supposedly a villain. Obviously, Combustion Woman is a villain. Zahir is a villain. Opal, who I've talked about, who I speculated was the Earth Queen. It didn't turn out that way, but I just speculated. Voiced by the Phineas and Ferb voice actress for Isabella, Allison Stoner. She's doing Opal, and she's Toph's, is it her granddaughter? I think so, yeah. And also Sue, who is Lynn's sister. I think it's her older sister. I couldn't really tell. And I didn't write her name down, but there's this really cool character I'm really interested in and hope I get some of a backstory of her if she turns out to be a kind of a big part of as a villain. She's voiced by Greta Lyle, who everyone knows, the voice of Azula, one and only. She can do all those different characters and sound amazing. And what's really interesting about her, pretty intense. She doesn't have arms. She lost them somehow, and she uses her water bending as prosthetic arms, which is really awesome. Like in fights and everything, like she forms a hand out of the water and like freezes the tips of them, so they're like I get really sharp claws, and she can like kick butt that way. It's pretty awesome. And of course, Zuko has been confirmed, just like we pretty much knew, but anyway, he's been 100% confirmed. And he has a dragon somehow. Once again, the dragon egg theory is mine. Eska and Desna come back, and you get to see them in control, obviously, since their father was killed. They're in control of the Norwater tribe now. And Zuko comes to get him for some reason, and also Tonraq. Seems like Zuko and Tonraq are kind of a team. I don't know why, like if they're trying to protect. We haven't seen the first 2 episodes. I don't know how they introduce Zuko and so forth. You get to see a Mako and Bolin family portrait where you get to see their dad and their mom, who, if you don't remember, were killed when they were really young, and you get to see their grandma and someone like who translated this. It was in a picture, so I saw it. It's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of exciting and cool. Their grandma is, you might not recognize her name because she's a really minor character. She only appeared in 1 episode from the original series. The girl that Zuko went on a date with, her name is Jin. She is their grandma, and so every time now when I watch that episode, I'm gonna be like, wow, that's cool. So yeah, this is really awesome, and pretty much it for right now. Now, some other things that are going to be explored is Korra learning metal bending. Supposedly, it looked like that's what she was doing. Lynn's past. Obviously, the creators have said this many times. For Lynn fans who was disappointed in book 2 because she wasn't a major character, because I know everyone pretty much loves Lynn. Just 'cause she's Toph's daughter and she's just awesome. And she has a lot about her. And this finally we're going to learn about more about her past, Toph, who she married, which is like one of the most talked about things in the fandom. And also how she got her scars. I saw a picture, so I think I know how she got them, but I won't say it just for that reason. So, yeah. Also, there's what am I forgetting? Oh, yeah, there's a metal city, supposedly, called the Metal Clan. I don't know about it, obviously. I'm just I know there's a metal city, and there's like elevators, trains, all that stuff. It kind of reminded me of the capital city from the Hunger Games, that kind of train. It kind of reminded me of that just because everything's metal and cool and everything. There was this guy looked like Skrillex there, one of Lynn's nephews, I think. And supposedly Lynn has a bigger family than we thought. And it's really cool how everything's like metal and everything. Once again, it's Earth focused. Metal kind of spin off of Earth, obviously. So, yeah, that'll be exciting. And also, supposedly, everyone's brought this up, and everyone can't wait to see why or how there are more airbenders. And I've seen, obviously, it's in Spanish, so we didn't see the first 2 episodes, and the airbender had already been introduced, so we don't know. Or we don't even know if that's actually what it is. But yeah, it's really exciting, and I guess that's pretty much everything everyone's talking about. Oh, and supposedly there's like a group of 4 bad guys who apparently, fans have said that have translated, have a something they did in Korra's past. They tried to do something to her, I don't know. They might have tried to kidnap her or something. They've been in jail, they broke each other out, and then now they're joining forces together. I think that'll be the subplot. And then we still haven't seen the villain from the picture that Brian posted on his Tumblr. So I think he'll be the main person working with the Earth Queen or something. And